Source: Ubisoft. The PS4 has an immense catalog of great games that let you relax, visit a new world, or hang out with friends online. That includes a vast number of sports games catering to fans and competitors of every type. So whether you want to put together a dream team featuring your favorite professional athletes or play a wild, futuristic sport that will test your reflexes and situational awareness, there's a game for that. We've put together a guide to some of the best PS4 sports games available now so you can enjoy all the thrills. Android 13 Preview 1. What's new? What's coming in the next version of Android? Check out our hands-on with the first Android 13 Tiramisu developer preview build. 0 seconds of 54 seconds, volume 0%. Some of these games even support free upgrades to the current generation version, meaning you'll have a nice library of PS5 titles waiting whenever you get Sony's latest console. Stock remains supply constrained, but you'll have a good chance if you keep an eye on the PS5 restocks. Sponsored links. China's Winter Olympics is raising the podium. CNN with Xinhua News Agency. Rocket League. Why play soccer with people when you can do it with customized battle cars? Face your friends in the arena through local multiplayer and online play in one of the best PS4 games that lets you play with people on PC, Xbox One, or Nintendo Switch. The impressive physics engine is easy to pick up and adds realism to the fantasy sport. Rocket League became free to play on all platforms last summer, which only added to the game's popularity. If you want to pay a little, you can get access to special challenges, tradable items, and new cars. This year, the game runs events themed around NASCAR and Formula One, so car buffs can earn rewards they'll want to show off. Rocket League is also a major esports title, so players can learn new moves by watching the pros compete and even sign up to test their skills against the best teams. No matter what level you play at, you'll want to check in regularly to complete weekly challenges and check out limited time modes that keep the game fresh. Rocket League for PS4. Customize your battle car and compete online or locally in this physics-based game that combines soccer and driving. Use rocket busters to launch your vehicles into the air as you try to score goals and block your opponents. Riders Republic. Ubisoft revisited the ideas in Steep with Riders Republic, a game that's all about making it down a mountainside as quickly as possible in huge races. Players can take their pick of snowboarding, mountain biking, skiing, wingsuit flying, or rocketing down the slopes. On the last generation consoles, that means 20 players competing to see who's the fastest. There are several iconic national parks to explore, including Mammoth Mountain and Yosemite Valley. Like other Ubisoft titles, Riders Republic supports a free upgrade to the PS5 version, which supports up to 50 players facing off down the slopes. Riders Republic. If you loved the downhill action in Steep but wanted more multiplayer competition, Riders Republic has you covered. Head off other riders in several different tournaments that expand far beyond just snowboarding. Future Grind. A sci-fi version of freestyle BMX. Future Grind challenges you to master tricks and speed while avoiding electrocuting yourself by riding on the wrong rail. Chain together huge combos on floating rails across dozens of tracks meant to test your skills while also rewarding creativity. Each model of bike handles differently, encouraging you to adapt your style as you try to keep your sponsors happy. If you do, you'll be rewarded with new bikes to race. There's also a mysterious plot going on behind the scenes with someone watching every move you make. Combining elements of Trials HD, Tron, and Tony Hawk, Future Grind is a brightly colored, action-packed game with a great original soundtrack. It might be frustrating as you learn the system, but it will reward persistence. Future Grind. Please your sponsors by showing off your moves in this stunt racing game. Rack up combos but don't touch the wrong color, or you'll explode. BOX VR. Your fingers don't have to be the only thing getting exercise when you play a sports game. BOX VR lets you get in a quick warm-up or a full hour-long cardio boxing workout designed by fitness instructors and accompanied by your choice of music. Your workout is recorded so you can see how many calories you've burned and track your fitness goals, helping you stay motivated by showing your daily progress. Then, switch things up with 100 music tracks, including rock and hip-hop that you can combine with exercise routines of varying intensity. Finally, save your custom workouts so you can hop right in and start sweating. The game requires a PSVR PlayStation camera and 2 PlayStation Move controllers to use. You can play it alone or join up to 5 other players online to get the feel off a group workout class. BOX VR PSVR PS4. Take a boxing class from the comfort of your own home, tailoring your workout to your preferred length and intensity level while choosing the music that will get you going. eFootball Pro Evolution Soccer 2020. The series specializes in providing the most realistic soccer experience possible, letting you play teams from around the world. This edition added eFootball to the title reflect the focus on competitive esports with thousands of dollars in prizes on the line. The game plays like a run. field, the developers worked with Spanish midfielder Andres Iniesta, who's considered one of the best players of his generation, to further hone the games. You can also pursue victory on a different scale by playing the game's Master League mode, where you'll take on the role of a club manager. So whether you're a dedicated soccer fan or just got interested in this sport after watching Ted Lasso, this immersive game is worth a try. eFootball Pro Evolution Soccer 2020. Immerse yourself in one of the most realistic soccer games out there, where you can practice your moves and follow a storyline, including staff meetings, press conferences, and training sessions. Everybody's Golf. Customize your avatar and show off your swing during daily tournaments or through local multiplayer for up to 4 people. Between challenges, you can cruise around the course in a golf cart, go fishing, and search for collectibles. This isn't a particularly serious sports game, letting you play with just the press of a few buttons. It's for people who think riding a golf cart and picking out stylish clothes are as fun as actually swinging a club. If you're looking for something cute and family-friendly rather than a deep simulation, this social game is worth trying. Everybody's Golf for PS4. This easy-to-play game lets you swing with just the click of 3 buttons. You can also customize your character and enjoy karting and fishing on the Madden NFL 22. One of the latest entries in the football series includes a copy of the PS5 version, so you'll be able to take your progress with you to the next generation console. The game adds the Yard, a mode inspired by backyard football that's open to house rules, plus a new face of the franchise story mode. There's not much difference in the game compared to earlier entries in the series, but it improves the gameplay and visuals. Up to 4 players can compete locally, and you can join up to 6 online. If you want to shell out for a more premium version, you'll unlock additional players for your team, though you can also earn those by completing challenges. Some of the best players also have Superstar X-Factor abilities, giving the game a bit of an RPG feel. You'll want to keep playing regularly to take fantasy football to a new level. Madden NFL 22 PlayStation 4. Rise to fame in the face of the franchise story mode, or just test your skills in a 5-minute game. Play challenges to earn coins you can use to build out your roster of legendary players. F1 2020. Race against the world's best Formula 1 drivers across 22 circuits in the 12th game in the Codemasters series. Since several races featured in the game were cancelled, postponed, or moved due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the game is based on how the championship was initially planned for 2020 rather than real-world. The new version brings back the split-screen local co-op mode that hasn't been part of the franchise since 2014. You can also use a steering assist to help level the playing field. It also adds a host of new features like the chance to build your own team, choosing a driver, sponsor, and engine supplier. The career mode lets you build facilities to develop over time. You'll also have access to a rear-view mirror for the first time to make you feel truly immersed in the race. F1 2020. Create your own Formula 1 team and race against the best drivers in the world in this immersive racing game. Play competitively or team up with a friend in split-screen co-op. NBA 2K21. The latest edition of the basketball franchise plays pretty similarly to NBA 2K20, but improves the story in My Career mode. You'll make your own player and try to help him live up to the legacy of his college basketball legend father as he competes in high school and the NCAA. Jaimin Hansu and Michael K. Williams lend their talents to the campaign, which feels like playing through a sports game. The visuals in NBA 2K21 are so good you'll feel like you're watching a live basketball game. It's also one of the best simulations of the sport around, with highly realistic passing and shooting and even foul calls from referees. While the gameplay is easy to pick up, you'll be rewarded for practicing to hone your skills and develop moves worthy of the game's biggest stars. For example, you can shoot with just the press of a button or get more control using an analog stick. This iteration of the game also requires fewer microtransactions if you want to build up your My Team roster. NBA 2K21 PlayStation 4. An improved shooting system and My Career mode add to the excellent graphics and sports commentary to produce a deeply immersive game for basketball fans. Ollie Ollie Epic Combo Edition. The side-scrolling skateboarding games Ollie Ollie and Ollie Ollie 2 Welcome to Ollie would let you test your moves across dozens of levels and modes of play, including daily challenges. Ollie Ollie 2's combo system has been expanded, giving you more control over your use of grind, switching, reverts, and manuals. Grind with friends through local split-screen multiplayer for up to 4 people in the new Combo Rush, which has 4 game modes. The PS4 exclusive edition also includes the making of featurettes for the games, a soundtrack, a booklet with art and commentary from the developers, and a studio interview. Ollie Ollie Epic Combo Edition. Show off your skateboarding with a revamped combo system and new split-screen mode. Ollie Ollie World. If you enjoyed the first 2 entries in this skateboarding series, Ollie Ollie World takes things to the next level. Developed by Roll7 and published by Private division, there are plenty of colorful new levels to skate across, all while customizing your character in whatever vibrant and wacky ways you'd like. With an expansion pass available to grab, there's plenty of post-launch support on the way, so you won't be running out of tricks to pull anytime soon. Ollie Ollie World. Welcome to the wackiest side-scrolling skateboarding adventure yet. With Ollie Ollie World, there's new accessibility options that make it the biggest, most welcoming game in the series. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1-2. Originally released in 1999 and 2000, the skating games have been rebuilt in HD with remastered versions of all the skaters, levels, and tricks. Create your own skater and park to show off your style while trying to pull off trick combos and jamming to the great soundtracks. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1-2 gives you the choice of playing with the game's original control scheme or using a more modern version with analog sticks. You can also play with new special moves for all the skaters, including Steve Caballero and Alyssa Steamer. Play in split screen with a friend on the couch or try the new online multiplayer mode. It will also let you test your skills by completing challenges that will unlock new items. You can also find secret characters from the original games, including one modeled on Jack Black. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1-2 PlayStation 4. Enjoy an updated classic where you can show off your moves with remastered HD graphics. Play a mix of skaters from the original games and new stars with their own special moves. MLB The Show 21. As the latest entry in the yearly MLB series by Sony San Diego Studio, MLB The Show 21 is the premier baseball game. All the options and modes fans love are here, available on both PS4 and PS5. Veterans of past MLB titles will know what to expect, but rookies need not feel intimidated. This is the first multi-platform entry in the show as part of a new deal, so there's plenty of tips to get newcomers up to speed. When it comes to baseball games, the animations, gameplay, and overall experience present here are simply the best. MLB The Show 21 for PS4. If you want the best baseball game around, look no further than MLB The Show 21. The latest game from Sony San Diego has all the gameplay veterans love, alongside new modes that make the experience even better. We may earn a commission for purchases using our links. Learn more. 5G ain't all it's cracked up to be. Ex-Google CEO thinks 5G in the US is a joke, calls out at. An article penned by a Harvard professor and Google's former CEO highlights how the US has fallen behind in 5G. Make the Razr great again. Motorola Razr 3, top 6 features we want to see. We never got a Razr successor in 2021, but we're expecting Motorola to release the Razr 3 at some point this year. These are just some of the points we hope Motorola gets right with its next foldable. Tips and tricks. Here's how to get a Samsung Galaxy S22 for $200 or much less. It doesn't matter if you've got an old cracked phone lying around or one that's in perfectly good condition. We've got some tips and tricks that'll get you a new Galaxy's 22 for much less than the asking cost. Maybe even free. Be still my beating wallet. Uncharted Collection and more releases for PS4 and PS5 in February. There are some big game releases for the PS4 and PS5 in February. Here are some of the greatest titles to add to your collection.